For more on this, we're joined in studio by cybersecurity expert Claudiu Popa. And we want to appreciate, or thank you, first of all, for coming into studio with us. And this is very frightening, isn't it?
Well, it's a concern.
Yeah. What exactly is happening? What kind of information are they accessing?
Well, I think large organizations have been using third-party services to offer this kind of advanced functionality to consumers. And so consumers going to e-commerce sites can now expect to be able to upload sensitive documents, personal information, diplomas, photographs, etc., for later pickup. So if in fact there's a security vulnerability, as apparently was demonstrated with Walmart Canada, then credit card numbers might be at risk. But these websites also allow and invite the upload and the transmission of personal documents. And so all these personal documents, if in fact they have been compromised, can be used for massive identity theft and all kinds of other fraud.
Yeah, as you were saying, anything that can be printed out, whether it be passport information, prescription information, anything like that. And the information will be used for what purpose?
All they need is the numbers. And these numbers represent different facets of someone's identity. These facets of someone's identity don't have to be used together to clone an individual. That's the old way to do identity theft. The new way of identity, of creating a new identity, is to use different facets of real people's information to create a synthetic identity that can then be used for years to come, because one individual may, or any victims may never get an alert on their credit record or their identity, simply because their entire identity is never used in full. Just various elements of it are used to create another entity.
So why target a photo printing website?
The reason for that is photo printing websites take talent, they take a lot of effort to create, and so the developers have put a lot of effort into creating those things. Unfortunately, the developers that worked on developing that site are very, very talented at what they do, but not at securing the website. And so website vulnerabilities do tend to creep in, and if the e-commerce sites that leverage those services, and it sounds like a number of e-commerce services are using the same back-end system to provide that kind of functionality to their customers and their users, if in fact those e-commerce sites don't do their due diligence and they don't do their homework ahead of plugging those services into their own sites, well, you end up with a potential security breach and an impact on your reputation and your brand.
All right, Claudiu Popa, thank you very much for joining us. We
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.